Hi, mathematicians. Today I'm going to guide you through a practice problem of how to use partial sums when adding three-digit numbers together. This is one of my personal favorites, so I'm really excited to share it with you today. I hope you're ready. So you should have a pencil and paper, and your paper should be set up to look like what I have in the corner right over here. So if you don't have a paper and pencil and your paper is not set up, please go do that now and pause the video. All right, mathematicians, let's get right to it. You watched a video right before watching this one where you saw the little boy, the little orange-haired boy, thinking about adding 518 plus 327. You saw that first they used place value to add the hundreds together. When you add 500 plus 300, they got 800. They wrote that out. Then they added the tens. They did 10 plus 20, I'm using the values, but 2 plus 1 in the tens place, they got a value of 30. Then they added the ones place in red. They did 8 plus 7 and they got 15, remembering that 15 has tens and ones, not just ones. So they extended and they really showed that it was 15, breaking it into tens and ones. Then they added up their totals and they got 845. Today we're going to do an example, and I wrote out for you 425 plus 148. So we're going to do the same process that you saw modeled before. We're going to do that same process right now together. So make sure you have your pen and paper ready. Let's get to it. Let's add up our hundreds places. When you look at our hundreds place, you will see a value of 400 and 100. The value of 400 plus 100 added together equals 500. 4 plus 1 equals 5. I put my 5 in the hundreds place, but I don't stop there. I have to write the full value out. So in the number 500, there's a 0 in the tens and a 0 in the ones. Don't forget those zeros. We have to keep everything in place. Then you're going to add up the value in the tens place. That is 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 in the tens place, but I don't just write that 6. The value is 60. It's really 20 plus 40 equals 60, so I can't forget that 0. Now the 1, that 0, that O stands for ones place. My last step is to add up my ones. I'm going to highlight that for you. I'm going to do 5 plus 8. Fast facts. 5 plus 8, 13. Ones place, 13. I'm just going to draw a line because it keeps everything in check for me. S stands for sum. Let's find my sum. I've got all my values. Notice how when I added 8 plus 5, I didn't try to fit 13 into the ones place alone. 13 has a group of 10 and 3 ones. So I put that group of 10 in the tens column and then the 3 in the ones column. Okay, let's just add right down. Going in my ones place, 0 plus 0 plus 3 equals 3. Awesome. Tens place column, 0 plus 6 plus 1 equals 7. 6 plus 1 equals 7. It's not just a 7 though, it's actually a 70. And then I add up my hundreds. There's nothing to compete with it, nothing to add along with it. So 5 wins. 5's in the hundreds place. My final value of 425 plus 148 is 573. And I remember to circle my final answer so that it's nice and clear on my paper. Okay? Good job, mathematicians.